I never thought I'd be making a video in my mom's neighborhood, but I am. Why? A really good reason. Hold on, there's a fucking car. Oh. You can go. Oh, okay. Making a video in my mom's neighborhood because my mom said that we were going to drive for 3 hours to my aunt's house for a surprise birthday party. But instead, see, I hate it when people don't make plans. Or they tell you something thinking it will work in their head, but you don't understand it, but they think you will because they understood it in their little brains. My mom said it's going to take 3 hours to get there. She said it like that. She didn't say a half an hour and a half there and an hour and a half back, because we have to pick up my sister from San Francisco. So fuck, I was all prepared to go on a big car ride. My mom is the worst person at planning. I swear to God, it's not even mean, it's just the truth. And I bet my dad and her fought about that all the time. Honestly. You guys can go. Yeah. You're going straight. You're turning. Huh? Don't put the turn signal on if you're not turning. God damn it. I disrespect people more and more each day. I just don't like people. Hopefully I get lost and someone murders me. Yep. Literally in this neighborhood, like, everyone is outside. It's not a bad thing. It's just annoying a bit. My brain's working on like hyperdrive because I took Master of Earth's video where if you pour water into another cup and then you pour that cup into another cup and then you just go back and forth, it puts oxygen in the water and your brain works faster. And that's what happened to me because I drank a lot of it. And then when I got to my mom, it was just like, I need to talk to an intellectual person that doesn't live in La La Land. My mom loves me though, so that's good. But I get in the car, rap music, then she's screaming at people, and I'm like, when you do these things, my intelligence for you goes down. I don't think you're smart when you do these dumb things. Like, I get in a car, and someone's just screaming and swearing at another person. It doesn't fucking make sense. It just shows a lack of intelligence when you do that, and rage. And fuck, people probably think of playing Pokemon Go. I'm not. Hello.
How are you? Tell him I'm going to sleep.
Okay. Did you just hear that? Did you hear that guy? Holy shit. Hello.
Hey.
I thought that was water for a second.
Well, feeding the plant with grass.
That guy, that dude on the bike that passed me, he said in a really gay, lispy voice, "Tell them I'm going to seize candy." I'm like, did I just see and hear that correctly? My mom lives in like a not ghetto. I don't consider this even ghetto. If I was ran up to and stabbed 8 times, to me that's ghetto. If someone puts a gun up to my head. I mean, this is like a moderately rich neighborhood. You need at least $1,400 per month to live in this neighborhood. That's not poor to me. Like, there are houses that only cost $800 or less to live in, and those are shitty neighborhoods. But seriously, when I first saw my mom today, I get in the car, she starts swearing at people. Then when I get to her house, I'm trying to show her how to put oxygen back in the water and alkaline it. Oh, another motorcycle driver. Why? Why do motorcycle drivers exist? I try to show her how to put oxygen back in the water so it makes your brain work faster. And then I said, hey, why don't you try some? Why don't you try some? And she said, she changed the subject. My mom is the queen at changing the subject. That way, she doesn't have to answer you, and she can ignore you. You can love me, Mom, and do things for me, but what I really want is intelligence. I want you to be able to converse with me and not get angry. Like how she said this stupid ass thing that she has a peanut allergy. She has never in my fucking life had a peanut allergy. She told me it breaks her out into hives. Her face gets all red. You know why your face gets all red, Mom? It's because you stress out too much. You get angry at people. You yell at people. Like a little dog. Like, why don't you just calm down and not scream at people? That will get rid of your hives. That will get rid of your stress. If you have no stress, God, the reason I have less stress, I can still get stressed, is because I talk about things like this. Yet, if I fucking talk to anyone about my shit, this is why I make video logs, because if I talk to anyone about my shit, they call me like, just, oh my fucking God. That's not cool, it's irritating. It's fucking irritating when retarded people on motorcycles drive past you and blow your eardrums out. You're not cool, you're a dick. Got it? See, when you're completely calm, focused, and intelligent, and then you get into a car with someone who's just barking at other drivers because they didn't do what you wanted them to, then she tells me, I wouldn't understand, I've never driven before. No, I've understood my whole life. It's your choice to bark at other people. It's your choice to get randomly angry. Ignore it. Just fucking ignore it. Honestly. I know you can't, but you should try. At least try. I mean, this water has fucking oxygen in it. Water doesn't have oxygen in it because it sits in a factory in the heat and then in the cold, and then it gets shipped to stores, and then it's dead. The water's dead and you're just drinking dead water. If you do this, like I said, you pour it into one bottle, you pour the other one back into this bottle, and you do that for at least 3 minutes, the water tastes completely different, and you're able to talk like this and not even stop. I was expecting me to be in a car and just doing something, but my mom's just like, let's just sit in the house. Honestly, how in the fuck can you just sit in the goddamn house? Wow, this is creepy. Hold on, I need water. That's my strength. Sun gazing mixed with oxygen water. Just want to stay right here. When you fucking have oxygen water, it puts it into your brain and you can think faster. You become smarter. And then when you're around dumb people with a low vibration, you want to fucking go crazy because they're boring. Yeah, let's sit on the couch and watch television. It's like, I want to go outside, walk around, talk to people, do shit. I don't want to sit on my ass and be on the couch all day. Hell, I'd ride a motorcycle, even though I just said I wouldn't. I would, because it's doing something productive. The reason people run out of energy each day is because they don't eat healthy, they don't think, especially think, no one thinks anymore. This water, I could just unlimitedly talk. just by dropping water into another one and then flipping it. I have 4 of these, but I'm going to refill. My mom has a little water filter at her house that doesn't work. Water filters do not work. Water filters, unless you buy like a $400 one, are the biggest fucking scam on the planet. I almost feel like that woman on YouTube said, like, investing in a water waste plant where they get water and they funnel it, they get wastewater and make it healthy again and then sell it to people. That is the best thing to invest in right now. Hold on, I need more water. Mom, honestly, Mom, when you say, listen to this, just don't get angry, listen to what I'm saying. When you say that it's going to take 3 hours to get there, 3 hours, we're picking my sister up. We have to drive to San Francisco, which will take an hour and a half. We have to go drive to the other place, which will take even... It's just people. They don't think with their brains. Ugh. It's fucking irritating. You know what I mean? You do not know how I feel right now. My brain is working very fast. People. Yes. How much time do I have left? Go away, Instagram notifications. I walk around this fucking place and I see people smoking. I see people drinking. There was a guy on the bus talking about hummingbirds, their hearts beat fast. And I'm like, okay, what useful fact was that? When will I ever apply that to my life? And how do I even know that that's a real fact? Because they said it because they fly fast. And maybe they do. But what, how can I use that information? I only like it when people give me useful information that I can think about. That's why I'm very selective with friends. I'm very selective with girls that I'll date. Because, I mean, they have to at least have something in common. I'm not just going to get a bunch of people so I can use them and say, you're my friend, you're my friend. No. It's not that my mom pissed me off in the car. It's that people just piss me off. I'm getting tired, really, really, really tired of how dumb people are. And going to school for 8 years of your life doesn't make you smart. It just shows that you follow instructions well and you're a zombie. As where people like me can point shit out and not be afraid about it. How much time do I have left? Like a minute left. People just need to raise their vibration, their frequency in their brain. I attached 2 fucking magnets to the top part of my head. And when you do that, when you fucking attach 2 magnets to the top of your head so they clip onto your hair, you feel amazing. That's known as your crown chakra, but I just call it the top of my fucking head. And people just don't do this shit. You try to tell them about this because you want to help them. You want to make them smarter. But they don't. They just don't give a fuck. Like how my mom changes the subject every time I say something smart to her. It's like, okay, that's nice, but I don't care, so I'm not going to respond or talk to you about it. It's annoying. It's honestly annoying. Just fucking talk to me. Just fucking speak to me. Like a human being, a smart, human being. There aren't any smart ones left.